So this is what everybody really looks like when they take their mask off after guns, beer, and therapy.
Oh my goodness.
Try to take a shower here, guys. Come on, get out of here. Close your eyes.
Howdy, Hillbilly Nation. It's American Hillbilly. Man, good to see each and every one of you. My goodness. Look at all these fine folks out there on the side chat on a Saturday night. Thank you. Good to see each and every one of you. Man, hope you're having a wonderful night. Man, I didn't know if I was going to make it here in time. My cousin, him and his wife, they had their anniversary party. And so I was down at that. It started like at 6 o'clock our time. And anyway, everybody's still just getting unwound and after eating and, and all that. But anyway, I'm like, I got to get home to you all, no doubt. And actually, I took some videos down there, and I'll be sharing that with the VIPs because they had it at a famous, in this area, Ozark Mountains amphitheater, where lots of bands have played and everything. They had it in the VIP area, and so it was really cool. And so I got some footage for for my VIPs members. And so that I'll be sharing that with y'all next week. And good to see all of you out there. My goodness. We got a lot of people out there just, rocking and rolling side chat. But we also have some awesome people in the green room back there. So let's open the door and invite these fine gentlemen on stage here. So first up, we have Mr. Pat in the bunker. Hey, Pat, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad. It's been a hot minute since I've been anywhere doing anything on the internet except maybe a video or two. But yeah, thanks for having me on tonight. I don't see any roadkill in the green room with any stew or anything with possum or skunk or anything. So that must mean Bubba's not here tonight. So hopefully my digestive tract will be okay tonight.
No doubt. Yeah, Bubba, he's got him he's had a new job since he's not been on here, and anyway, he has to work on Saturday evenings, but yeah, we sure miss him.
Yeah, we do.
Pat threw out there VIP member for 20 months. That is awesome. And before the show got started, Ron 2A Matters threw out a VIP there. He's been a milestone, I believe is what they call him. Been a VIP for 14 months. Thank you all very, very much. Man, that's awesome. Appreciate each and every one of you. So
yeah. And I know Hillbilly knows what I've been up to behind the scenes because we've kind of talked about what's going on every other Saturday night. One of my other passions. I didn't get to do a live the last Saturday like I thought I was going to because it was just busy as all get out, and I didn't even get a chance. I took one picture with the crew. Yeah. And that was about it. It was, it was slammed.
I understand running around there like a one-armed paper hanger. That's a lot of stuff to do around there. Man, we got all these awesome people out there on the side chat, and we're going to call each and every one of them out here after a bit. Appreciate all of you being on here. Thanks for being here tonight, Pat. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me on, brother. Appreciate it.
You bet. And up next, we got Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. Hey, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing great, Hillbilly. Thanks for having me on. I've been out to the range and shot a little bit this morning and came home, and I've been trying to catch up on some video editing. I didn't realize how much footage I had stored on my devices. So, sitting here getting some editing done.
Oh man, that's awesome. I editing is like a I don't know the correct word to say. I enjoy doing it in a way, but sitting on my butt for 4 or 5 hours editing, like it's like, dang man, I can be outside doing something,
Yeah.
and, and so yeah, I don't know exactly what words to use there, but yeah, it's something it's necessary, but man, it takes up a lot of time, no doubt about it.
I started editing at about noon, and I guess about 2:30, I must have crashed out this chair, and about a quarter to 4, I woke up like, what am I doing?
Oh man. Yeah, I totally understand. I mean, it's neat to do it, and but it just sitting there on your butt. It's like, man, this ain't helping my girlish figure any. But well, good to have you on tonight, Chad. And up next, let's bring out Hasbro. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, fellas. Been doing a little range maintenance today up here. Yeah, I shot a couple BB cans or cans with BBs, and yeah, that was a little bit overdue to be changed out, so I did that. But yeah, other than that, I'm glad to be with you guys tonight. It was just a day of family, more or less, today, kind of like you, Hillbilly. You got some things you got to do occasionally. So my niece was graduating from high school. Time to go to her party. So that's what we did.
Awesome.
I did avoid this, buddy. I'll put it over the chat there. I don't care how you go to that party and how much stuff they have to give away. I'm not drinking it.
Oh man, no, those seltzers they're meant to be shot, not drank.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, yeah, I'm glad that he shot up that cardboard with BBs and it wasn't like mice or something. So, well, good to have you here tonight, buddy.
Good to be with y'all.
Well, up next, let's bring out my favorite gizzard and yours, Mr. Gizzard Gary. How you doing tonight?
Hey, not too bad. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be back in the land of the living again.
That's awesome. And I love this comment from Fuel and Firepower says, our seltzer tastes like TV static. The one thing that I have against hard seltzer is it's bubbly. Oh my goodness, it's rough. I mean, you drink a hard seltzer, or at least me. After you drink it, you feel like a 3-day-old bloated up cow or something. And
Yeah.
Oh man,
Foundered.
yeah, just done foundered on everything, and your old belly, you got to unbutton your shirt just from all them bubbles and stuff. Oh man, well, good to have you here tonight, Gary. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thanks.
Glad your voice is back and you're feeling better.
Yeah, some people might not be glad my voice is back, but
well, I am. Good to have you.
I appreciate it.
Well, up next we got Garage Guy 879. How you doing tonight, bud?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I got to say about Gary, every time he shaves, he doesn't look old enough to drink hard seltzer.
I'm not.
Ordered me a new rangefinder today. Maybe we can talk about those here sometime. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody over in the side chat. We're getting some heavy rain here tonight in Southwest Virginia. So if I suddenly disappear, it's not my fault, but it's good to be here.
Well, I hope you don't disappear, buddy.
I hope not either.
Good to have you here. Well, appreciate you. And up next, we got one of my favorite leather maker craftsmen out there on the tubes. That's Mr. Mark Thomas. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hello. Hello to everybody. Great to be here. Thanks for having me. I'm going to see if I can hang around for a little while before I fall asleep.
The most comfortable YouTuber on YouTube.
Yep, I'm in my comfy chair. I had a real good dinner.
If you fall asleep, you'll still be hanging around.
Oh, yeah, I will. Less conversation and more.
Oh, man.
But I am
Good
on
to have
vacation
you here.
now, so I'm good.
Awesome. Yeah, man. You and Ozzy, you guys you guys are just wonderful craftsmen. I mean, I think everybody just hopes that if they ever start that, they can be as good as you fellers are.
I think I need to hit him up for that new piece that I showed you last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark, I got a new GP100. I need a holster for it.
Ooh. Those are nice. 357?
Yep.
Nice.
Well, I will tell you right now, Chad, Mark's deal is you got to send him the pistol for like 3 months so he can do the pattern and everything. Take some videos and
ammo too.
He'll get it sent back to you.
Yeah.
That actually does make it easier, and I've had some people do that, but not entirely required.
Yeah. or if you get lucky on a giveaway and you happen to get one for your Colt Navy, the one that I got, it fits just perfect right out of the box for your black powder. Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, man.
One of my buddies a year or so back worked at the gun shop I frequent. He wanted me to make a holster for his Rhino. And I took it. I had it for about 2 or 3 weeks. And when I gave it back, he said, "Did you take it to the range and shoot it?" I said, "No." He said, "Why not?" I said, "Because I was too afraid I'd fall in love with it and want one." Those things are expensive.
Oh, man. Oh, we got to start over, guys. I'm going to take you back off screen. Boomsticks here. He says, "I'm here. We can start over." Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that brawler you got, you did a custom holster on that. That is pretty slick. Yeah, I don't think Uncle Mike's has one of them.
No. I did that, and that tied me up with a gal down in Florida, and she's making them. She makes even nicer ones than I do. They are slick. They got a nice retention strap. She puts bullet loops on them in a vertical.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Dang. That is sweet.
She does some good stuff.
Well, good to have you here, Mark. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
And our buddy Moondog, he's got like 3 channels. He's got Moondog 2A. He's got Moondog Reviews. And he also has a channel called Moondog Go. And so he's coming to us live tonight. And this is what Moondog Go's all about right here. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hi, everybody. Hopefully, I'm on live since I can't really look at stuff. I'm driving about an hour south of San Francisco now, but I've been driving past 7 hours or so from Los Angeles, where I was down there visiting my mom, who's had some health issues, and also doing a little bit of a touristy thing. Went over, took the kids down to Universal, and got some good footage of the new Nintendo Land that they just opened there. So I'll be posting that up on Go in the next couple of weeks. As you guys were mentioning earlier, yeah, I'm going to have a lot of editing to do to go through all of that footage I shot over at Universal, but hopefully I'll have some entertaining stuff to share with y'all on my Go channel.
That is awesome. Yes, that is great, buddy. Well, yeah, I'm glad you're be able to come with us live and on the road. That is great. And we just had Pat in the Bunker gift 5 free memberships. My goodness, buddy, thank you so much. And so let's see who YouTube picked for those memberships. I don't have nothing to do with it. YouTube just automatically generates that. And so we have Pick. He received one. We have Walnut and Still. He received one. We had Kent received one. And Nutty 357. And Calamity Jane. Well, thank you, Pat. Appreciate that. And I want to welcome those 5 new members. And don't forget, we have the VIP members only chat every Tuesday night at 8:30 Central. And we always have a lot of fun on there. We do brackets about every other week and stuff. And it's just a fun deal. We kind of just leave it to the VIPs, to make it their show. And my wife Ames is on here with me on Tuesday nights, so that's the only really time you get to see my wife, my better half. And us hillbillies always have to marry up, so but anyway, awesome. Well, I want to thank Kentucky Rimfire too. I talked to him last night after his show, and was like, buddy, I said, I might be a little late Saturday night. Can you start the show for me if need to be? And he's like, well, sure. I can do that. And anyway, had everything set up. And the reason why is because my cousin, him and his wife, I think they're on their 10th year wedding anniversary, and so they had a big anniversary party and stuff. So I was at that, and they had like a live band and stuff like that. So anyway, but I was able to get home in time, and so I was very
I'm glad you did, because I've been known to get kicked off a time or two.
Well, you went 2 weeks in a row without your last show getting kicked off, so you're on a roll, buddy.
Setting records.
Setting records and taking names. All right. Well, we have something really awesome out there. See, yes, he's out there. I'm pretty sure. Our good friend, Tactical Fudd, Buck. Anyway, he got married. And anyway, he sent me a picture today. And so right there, I want to say congratulations to Tactical Fudd and his new wife.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Bud.
Yeah, man.
Congrats, Buck.
Congrats, Buck.
Yeah. You look handsome, and she's absolutely beautiful, buddy. So, That is awesome.
There's another hillbilly that married up.
You bet.
I want to know if she's going to let him shoot out the kitchen window into the backyard again.
Yeah, he may add some change of rules, I mean, that's kind of how it goes. I like that there's a TV commercial on, I don't know, it's been a few years back, and I think it was an insurance commercial or something, and this guy and girl got married, and they were talking about moving in together and said, we had to get rid of some stuff. And the guy spoke up and he goes, yeah, mostly my stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's most usually how it goes. And yeah, we have a humongous, like, nice big walk-in closet. And, I was like, man, there's enough room in here for a whole, family to hang up clothes. But when me and Ames got married, I did not know that my section was getting cut down to about 1/16 of that walk-in closet. That I had to start using a guest bedroom closet. So, yeah. My home stereo that I've had for years with big, humongous Bose speakers and all that stuff. It's like, we don't need all that stuff anymore. We can just get a sound bar. Yeah. It's amazing how your life changes. It's like, man, I used to be able to rattle the windows out of this house. You can't do that with a sound bar. But anyway, oh my goodness. So, Gary, would you like to shout out the side chat tonight?
I sure will.
Well, I sure appreciate it, buddy. What would you guys like for everybody to type in so Gary can shout your names out on the YouTubes? How about congratulations, Buck?
I hope they can spell that. So
there.
look,
Chad spelled it.
looks like, yeah, we got the Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. We got Hasbro out there saying congratulations. Michael Dunn. Abigail Finnegan is out there. Foxtrot 69. Fluffy 10mm Jeep Guide. Jason Mahoy is out there. Pick. Pat in a bunker living in Southwest Virginia. Steve is out there. Fuku YT Boomstick is out there. TJ Fishing. Helping Man. Alaska 1 Andy, Dwayne 7834, Ozzy Osborne, Garage Guy 879, Mark Thomas, Michael Dunn, M. Gabriel is out there, Rustic Rimfire 22, Mr. Bob Dabalina is out there, Walnut and Steel, Smokin' Joe, Fuel and Firepower. Let's see, Ron 2A Matters, Agorizer, MCK is out there saying grats. So I think that might just be it. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there tonight. There's a lot of names.
Yeah, there is.
Pick says congrats from Moondog. Okay, well that's fair. We throw Moondog out there. Chris Lang just popped in with a congrats. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Bob. I appreciate it. It's good to be heard. Good to be heard.
Oh my god.
The more I talk, the more my voice will start to fade, and I'll start to squeak every once in a while. So if I do, just I'm still getting over it. So I'm fine.
Hey, we're glad you're upright.
Yeah,
And
me too. Me too.
And Gabriel says, I can't spell congratulations.
David Duff just threw his congrats out there.
All
So
right.
they're still filtering in, I guess. The people who just got woke up, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Well, and sometimes there's a little bit of delay. And so if you're watching on the YouTubes, down in the bottom left, when you hold your cursor down there, there's a little button that says live. And if that, or a little, it spells live. And if the light's not on beside live, you're not live. So hit that button and it'll light up beside it. And so you're live. And so, yeah, you don't want to be slacking too much because we'll definitely be doing the giveaway.
Mhm.
And getting the giveaway tonight, it is hashtag HBN133. 133 shows. My goodness.
That's a lot of shows.
Yeah, I mean, for somebody that was like, I'll give it a try for a show or two, and as long as people can't show up, we'll just keep doing this. And I didn't know if this was going to be a permanent thing or what, but my goodness, all these fine folks keep showing up every week, and we just keep doing it 133 times. And that's not counting the takeover shows we've done. My goodness, we took over Gizzard channel. We took over Chris from 740's channel. And I think some others, when they were gone. And so, yeah, that's just 133 shows of guns, beer, and therapy.
We got a sighting out there.
Well, we better have a countdown. Mark Thomas, can you count us down?
3, 2, 1.
Hey!
West Coast weirdo.
Hey, Mario. Oh, man.
Yeah, Bill, you talk about all those shows. If you just put a lock in your back door, you wouldn't have this problem. Everybody just keeps coming in.
Does anybody have a count of how many times I've fallen asleep on those shows?
Oh, I will say this: Mark Thomas, he was on the very first show, and he's probably been on the most of them, or at least close to it, up there. And we've done 133 shows, and I think Mark's only fell asleep on like around 100 of them. So.
I was gonna say I don't have enough fingers and toes to count that.
But we take care of Mark. When he starts snoozing, I mute his mic, and if he don't wake up for too long, we put him in the green room again, let him get some rest. And then sometimes he wakes up and he comes back on. So, yeah, he's a trooper right there.
It's almost
Mark
like he
Thomas.
went to his doctor and he says, "Doctor, I'm not getting enough sleep." And his doctor said, "Well, watch Guns, Beer, and Therapy. You'll get some sleep."
Oh,
Exactly.
Ouch.
yeah, just a little.
That's the therapy part of it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you're just having so much fun. You're calm and relaxed, and then, yeah.
But don't fall asleep because you might miss something.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So Moondog, nobody's like showed any road rage or nothing from LA to San Francisco, have they?
Well, I've just been dodging them, so I'm doing okay.
Oh man.
It'd be kind of cool to be able to simulcast my view.
Yeah, but in road rage, there's always one person is the cause and the other person is the effect. I think tonight we might find out which one Moondog is.
Yeah. I tell you what, man. I worked down the road. We was in Tampa, Florida, and if the light turned green at a stoplight, if you use at a stoplight and the light turned green, if you weren't smoking, your tires taking off. I mean, people's on their horn. I mean, it's like, come on, get out of the way, light screen,
Yeah.
and but yeah, it's that road rage, man. There's sometimes, man. I've seen it happen driving a lot back in the day, and it's like, come on, man. I mean, it's like everybody just trying to get going the same direction, you know. Yeah. But, yeah, it's
I love when they blow the horn at you and flip you off, and then you get up to the next red light, and they're literally one car in front of you. All that just to get to that red light, one car ahead of me.
oh man. When I was 16, we was going to Springfield, and of course I had a Camaro, and anyway, man, I was passing everything but a gas station, and I remember this one time it was this regular van, back then, there's a lot of vans on the highway, just a passenger van. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people understand what I'm talking about, back in the 80s and stuff. And anyway, the reason I remember it because it had like a kind of a cool paint job on it. And anyway, I'd pass that dude, and and some more people getting into town and stuff. And then the very first stoplight that I come to, that dude pulled right up beside me. And I'm like, man, I just wasted all that fuel and, passing people, and I didn't gain one thing. I mean, the dude driving the van at 55 mile an hour, he just pulled up right beside me at the first stoplight.
Chad sounds like he's been driving in your neck of the woods.
And so I was like, yeah, it don't do that much to get all excited, but Chris Lane says, I rode a bike for 5 straight years in Houston. You get into and see all kinds of stuff, I bet, especially on a bicycle.
You ever drive in Houston? It's
I've been in Houston. We worked down there for 3 months, and
you're gonna go nowhere really quick. I tell you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Well,
Isn't Houston the 4th largest city in the U.S. now?
It's pretty big.
yeah. Well, when I was there, it was in the early 2000s, and yeah, it was a busy city even back then, and I'd say busier now, I'm sure. And looky here, Hasbro, he gifted, oh my goodness, he gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very, excuse me. Thank you very much, buddy. That is awesome. Let's see who YouTube picked for those. We got Fuel and Firepower. We got Michael Dunn gifted one. We got Jacob S. gifted one. Krabby Turtle got gifted one. And Jason Ewing got gifted one. Well, thank you very much, Hasbro. I really appreciate that. And welcome new members. That's awesome. And
I've been wanting to do that for a while, but there's a dual purpose of that. The other was to knock Gizzard off the #1 chat site.
Jeez.
I see how you are.
Yeah, that's something new that YouTube started doing. They put that little crown out there with 1, 2, and 3 on it, and yeah, and so the best we can figure out is like it's who comments the most, and then like super chats and get the members and all that. That bumps them up there, and so.
And I'm still number 3.
Oh man! After all that, you're still number 3.
It
This
didn't
is
help you
still
at all.
number 1. Oh my goodness!
It's like road raging and getting to the red light at the same time.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Damn. I put out member gifts and I'm clear down at 17. What the hell's going on here? What the bullshit ranking is this? Hashtag
Oh
rig.
my goodness!
Rig.
That's hilarious.
I don't do it for ranking. I just do it because I care.
Oh my goodness. So we do have a few topics, but I figured while Moondog's driving and hopefully you don't lose like cell service and stuff, I figured Moondog would let you go ahead and tell what, kind of like what you've you and your family, you shared this a little bit earlier, but what you guys, got to do down there in LA, and kind of how long of a drive it is, and you got family in San Francisco and LA.
Yep. So I actually grew up in Los Angeles in the north part of the San Fernando Valley, kind of like the saddle between San Fernando Valley and Pasadena area, just over the hill from Burbank, and really just like 40 minutes from Universal Studios. So that area was pretty much like my backyard. Well, my mom still lives down there, so we went to go visit her. She's better, but she's got some health issues, but we wanted to try to visit her as often as we can. And we also took the opportunity because there was a little bit of flu at her house, so we decided not to stay over there for obvious reasons this trip. But it all worked out because we decided to go to Universal Studios. We haven't been in a while. It was not since the kids were at least one of them was in a stroller, so they hadn't seen it in a bit. But as it turns out, they just opened the Nintendo World over at Universal, so that was a big new attraction. And we got a chance to go in there. I ponied up the extra cash to go to. They have early access, like an hour early for everybody. So that also gave us an opportunity to film and wander around in there before the rest of the crowds got there. So I'll be sharing a lot of the hopefully some insight to that place. Yeah.
You're gonna keep throwing money at it, bro.
$1 at a time.
I can't see what's going on the screen.
I'm gonna make Hillbilly dance for it. $1 at a time.
Hasbro just gifted $1 super chat. He's trying to move up on the crown there.
That's hilarious. So I've been driving for the last, it's been about almost 8 hours now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we left LA at about noon, and it's almost 8 o'clock now. And we did take a little detour at when we went to go get gas at Costco. We grabbed some dinner over there. That's the cheapest place to eat while you're on the road. Is those $2.50 hot dogs, because it's certainly cheaper than any place we ate inside of Universal City. That's for sure. Oh gosh, what was it? The butterbeer over at Harry Potter Land was $10 a cup.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, literally a cup. And it's not the tall red cups. These are the little small ones. So, yeah. Yeah. So, but it is what it is. They've really upped the ante in terms of the design and things you can go see at Universal. So it was a good time. Oh, we did get a little bit of an unusual experience. Our tram, when we did the tour in Universal, we went through. For those of you who've been through there, that one section of the old Mexico where you get the flash flood. Well, right after the flash flood, our tram broke down. So I don't know if it was because it was one of the new electric trams, all electric trams. So I don't know if it got some water damage or something.
Oh no!
So we were stuck there. Was it almost like an hour? He said it ran out. It ran out of power, but why did it run out of?
Not enough charging stations, huh? Dang
So, yeah, and our screens went back. Anyway, we ended up causing the traffic jam, and they eventually sent another tram to. But all the other trams behind us were backed up, like three or four tours behind us, and we're sitting there waiting for this replacement tram. But we got a chance to, because we got to walk through the set, because they had to get us out of that tram to walk over to our new replacement tram. So we got a chance to walk through the old Wild West set over at Universal. And when we got back out of the line, we could see that the wait had gone from, what was it, a 5-minute wait to an hour wait. Is probably because of us. So yeah. So that was our quick trip. We only went down for 3 days down to LA. Basically, one day to drive down, one day there, and then one day driving back. So it is what it is.
Well, it
Gary
sounds
got
like a
bumped.
fun trip, though. No doubt about that.
Gary got bumped, Hasbro.
Oh,
I'm falling.
oh no!
Oh my
I
goodness!
had dropped back into second place so I could draft behind somebody and save fuel.
Yeah, living in Southwest
Pat knows
Virginia,
race strategy as
Steve.
well as
He's about the
anybody.
slingshot.
You don't want to run
Steve
the number
took the
one all the
lead.
time. You want
Yeah,
to
you
drop
gotta-
off the lead every once in a while. It's
yeah, you got to
strategy.
stay back there, conserve fuel and tires, and then get about the last 2 to 3 laps. Then you
About
slingshot
2
on
laps
past,
in,
then
yeah.
you take off.
Yeah, that's the way that works. You don't
I
got to
just
be
put-
the hero the whole race.
I
Yep,
just
that's
threw away
right.
a box of Lapua. Center X.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I think
I don't
you
think
say hi to everybody in here like 3 times. That might put you back on top. I don't know. I'm not 100% exactly how that works.
it must not
Didn't
be
you read
the,
something on that Gary once or something?
it must not be the gifting, because the gifting didn't help him.
It says it does, but
It's a
no.
combination of chance and giving, but the exact formula and how it works, I don't think anybody knows.
Gizzard, you need to take my advice on how to do it. I need you to fall.
I don't need to buy my fame.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, I was number 1 without it, and then I started doing that, and I'm number 4.
you shot across the bow right there.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
Foxtrot says, I'd rather be the bogey than in front.
Well, I'm almost home because I can already see the fog coming in now. You know what? I just realized I could turn this around. So can you guys see this? I don't know if
Yeah.
you can see that, but
Yep.
that sun is coming out from a low bank of clouds. That is the fog coming over the hills.
Oh my
I'm about 30 minutes south of San Francisco now.
Wow. Yeah,
You're
the first
San
time-
Jose or so, right?
Well, I'm literally on the freeway right over to my left is San Andreas Lake, where they named the San Andreas Fault from. So that will give you an idea of that.
So if he starts bouncing, we don't know if it's a road or not.
Okay. So got an
hopefully-
I got an update there.
Yeah, hopefully you got good stabilization on that camera. Agrizer says, I can see the fog from Canada, smoke from here. Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
the-
had it bad for the last 5 days, and Friday morning it was terrible. I mean, you could taste it in the back of your throat. It was nasty.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think Pennsylvania last year, Mark, you guys got that real bad too, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We had some of the worst air quality in the country for about 3 or 4 days.
Man. Well, that just stinks, no doubt about it. I mean, it's rough. Every now and then, Arkansas, Missouri, they'll burn off, basically some of the government land, just to cut down on the undergrowth, and they most usually do it in the spring. And, it's kind of bad, but it's most usually for like one day. And then it's not that bad after that. And so, but you guys got that Canada smoke for a long time last year. But the first time I got we got to actually see that smog was when we was in Denver, and you got a bunch of hillbillies used to this nice, fresh, clean air. And, we were working on the road, putting in fiber optics, and we went to Denver, and within a week, 3/4 of my guys were and even me off and on, having to go to the doctor because having congestion problems and everything. We weren't used to that smog, and it's kind of rough. And the doctor literally is like, well, you guys are not used to this. You'll eventually get used to it. But
I'm sure Moondog can relate. I flew into LA, Orange County a few years ago, and in the middle of the summertime, you come in and there's a brown layer that you can't see through. And it'd be brownish and orange, and you fly right through that, and it's all the smog, and it's a real thing. The air just gets trapped there.
Yep, especially in San Fernando Valley, because it's literally got mountains all the way around it. So any of that smoke that gets in there, unless there's Santa Ana winds come in, blow in, it takes forever for that smog to get out of that pocket.
Yep.
Wow, that's just amazing. I mean, here.
Well,
most usually.
You guys get snow days, right? When you're growing up, where and where I was growing up in LA, there were smog days. So unfortunately, they didn't tell the kids to stay home. They just told us you can't go outside in the yard. You still got to go to school, but you can't go outside and play. You got to stay inside the classroom during recess.
Oh, wow.
And
My goodness. Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies threw out a super chat for $1.99.
Yeah,
He's trying to get up there and get him a crown.
Peter.
I got more XP than you do, but I can't get.
I know it. I went down. It's like,
yeah, the algorithm's just not liking Hasbro for some reason, is it?
He went from 150 to 75. Now he's back at 100.
Oh my goodness. When my wife went out to LA, that's one thing she said that they stayed on the outskirts closer to Malibu, so they weren't that far from the beach. And when you look on the map, I mean, you think, well, it'll only take 20 minutes to get there. Hour and a half to 2 hour drive to get to the beach. And it's supposed to be a clear day, but she said the sun just never shined. I mean, just the smog. I mean, and I had no idea. She took a lot of pictures and everything, and and she's like, I don't know. She goes, I understand. You see, these movies, this and that, where it's shiny and everything. She goes, we just didn't see any of that. It's always smoggy.
That's just a set. That's just indoors in a set, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So all faked.
Oh my goodness! Look here, we got a battle out here. We got Pat in the Bunker, $10 super chat. climbing up, he says.
Uh-oh. Gizzard
I don't
Gary's
know how the hell this shit works.
I don't
Gizzard
have
Gary-
no idea at all.
Gizzard Gary's been bumped down to number 3.
Oh,
Hasbro, you're number 1.
Hey, how'd that happen? 'Cause I read the help on the super chat. The key thing is it may change it. They don't guarantee squat.
I have no idea how any of that works, and
I'm still stuck at 20.
Uh-oh. Look, Gary's
He's trying to show Pat the door.
Gary don't even have a crown anymore.
oh my goodness,
Poor Gary.
Gizzard
Oh,
lost his
I
crown?
tried to explain to you people, it's not who leads the most laps. It's whoever's leading at the end of the race.
Okay, Ricky.
Gets the trophy.
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not first, you're last.
That's right.
Well, I will tell you, all you fine folks out there still in the super chats, that will go right into the pot for the giveaways with the VIP memberships. So you guys are not only making my day better by getting to laugh and have fun with all this, but you're making somebody's day better when they win some. So that's awesome. Well, that is so funny. Yeah, now we just got some numbers coming out there. Oh my goodness. So make sure you get your hashtags in. Hashtag HBN133. And anyway, yeah, that side chat's really flying by now. And we do have a few topics up for tonight. Before we go into the next next deal, and so I thought this would be kind of fun. We all love shooting guns and stuff, firearms. So I was like, well, I was trying to come up with a topic, and I'm like, so if you're going to the range, and this is a 2-part deal, this is just the first part. So try to stay with this topic. If you're going to the range, the shoot by yourself with free ammo. In other words, that's, you don't have to worry about ammo. You're not taking any video equipment. You're just going for fun. Out of the collection that you have, what are you taking? You're just going there and you're just going to blow through some ammo. You're not worried about the price of the ammo or anything. So, Moondog, we'll start with you and work our way around. And also side panel, side chat. Let us know.
Well, if I'm not, I'd probably shoot slugs. If I didn't have to worry about that. Yeah, I'd probably put up a couple of cans, but I didn't have to worry about the range. It's more of a rare treat for me because most of the ranges I'm at, I don't get to shoot objects because, well, half the time I'm over at the sheriff's range, so that means that he didn't want to clean up anything. But if I had unlimited kinds of ammo to shoot, I'd probably do that.
Shotguns are great, especially slugs.
Yeah.
They like to tear the crap out of anything that you're shooting. So, yeah, that's one of our defense weapons is a 12 gauge pump. And I told my wife, I'm like, if anything ever happens middle of the night, just make sure it's not me. If you're in the room and I'm out looking, if you just hear a noise, don't worry. You can shoot right through the walls. I mean, that sheetrock's not going to stop a slug.
You patch it up later. It's no big deal.
Yeah, you betcha. So, how about you, Mark Thomas?
Not even making it a dream, making it a reality. The Ruger 1022 and a couple of bricks of 22 LR.
Oh,
Best range day ever.
fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah,
No
we
doubt
do that
about
pretty
that.
often.
Yeah, there's been comments on the side chat that said actually 22 long rifle. And looks like Ron Wayne he's got the number one crown now. So
What?
So how about you, Garage Guy?
Well, Mark Thomas read my mind when he said a couple of bricks of 22 LR. And when he said Ruger, could be the 1022, could be any of my Ruger rimfire pistols, and especially a couple of Marlin rifles as well. 22
yeah.
LR all day long.
Yeah, that is awesome. How about you, Gary?
Well,
Now that you got that Mauser, you got the butt plate for it and everything. Would that be one of them?
well, it could be, but I was just thinking from a practical standpoint, I got lots of 22 LR, but what I don't have a lot of, I love to shoot, and it's kind of pricey, is 22 Magnum. And yeah, a whole bunch of free 22 Magnum would be a fun day out on the range too.
Oh yeah. Absolutely love 22 Magnum.
Me too.
I mean,
and my second, let's see, my second one would be 357 SIG because I can't afford to buy 357 SIG.
Yeah, another good one.
Love that round. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Good round. No doubt
Gary,
about it.
Gary, I bought a M&P Shield Chamberton 40 Performance Center with a 4-inch barrel.
Yeah.
I ordered the 357 SIG barrel for it.
Good choice.
Oh yeah. Michael Dunn says he's never shot 22 mag. Oh man, they're a fun round to shoot. They really are. I mean,
nice fireball too.
I mean,
not quite as good as a 22 TCM. Now there's an impressive fireball.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, 22 Magnus don't really give a shit. It it's kind of a Gen X type deal. It's like I'm just gonna shoot hard and fast, and wherever I hit, and we're gonna call it good. So. All right.
Hey, Hillbilly, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to have to log off since I'm just about reaching my my exit over here. But it was a pleasure talking to you guys, and thanks for keeping me company on the last leg of my trip.
All right, Moondog. Good night.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, Moondog.
Well, what you got coming up? You want to plug your channel or anything before you get off here?
Yeah, well, just tune in this Wednesday. Got a special guest, former Soviet Army NCO, who's going to be talking about what it was like growing up in the Soviet Union. So that'll be an interesting topic for sure. So tune in at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. And I'll be giving away some ZKT wipes on the show as well.
Awesome.
Hey, I'll see you in about 3 weeks, Moondog.
Oh, that's right. And absolutely. Mark Thomas is going to be one of the commanders at my Operation Bad Blood charity airsoft event at the end of June. So if you happen to be in Pennsylvania or actually anywhere in the East Coast and want to join up. Just go to evic.com and you can get yourself a ticket for the charity event.
Awesome event.
All right, gentlemen. Have a good night.
Night, Moondog.
We'll see you, buddy.
Bye, Moondog.
See you, Tom.
Bye. Awesome.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and slide off too. I'm going to get over in the side chat and hang out for another half hour or so, but I'm going to get off camera. So,
All right, Mark.
All right.
have a
Well,
great
good
day.
night, buddy.
Bye,
Bye.
Can you
Good night,
snore
Mark.
in the side chat?
Yeah, I can.
How do you do that?
I'm just going to type in a bunch of Z's. Good night, all.
Night, Mark.
Night, buddy.
So
I know
if you
Pat-
guys have
I
not
know
went
Pat-
over to Moondog 2A, Moondog Go, Moondog Reviews, or Mark Thomas's channel, go over there and check them out. Good stuff. I mean, couple great guys, and always has just wonderful, videos and everything going on. So, Hasbro, I believe we're up to you, buddy. Where are you taking the reins just to have fun?
I'm gonna qualify it. If it's Chad's ammo, I'm gonna shoot Midas Plus, and I'm gonna take my 25 round mags and shoot a Ruger 1022 because it's $38 a box right now. If it's Hillbilly's ammo, I'm gonna take a 370 Weatherby Magnum because that's $6 a round. And the enjoyment is going to be listening to them whine about all this. But otherwise, no, I'd probably shoot. I'd probably actually take my 6.5 Creedmoor or my 308 guns that are set up for long range and shoot them. Because I enjoy shooting them. They do get a little expensive to shoot if you shoot a lot, but still fun.
Midas Plus is not no $38 a box.
Just looked up $36 before shipping.
I can't.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, not Midas Plus. I said it wrong. Exact. I got to make you really cry.
I don't have any exact. So
I don't either. I've never shot it because of that reason.
I shot one box of it, but it didn't do any better than Midas Plus. So
Really?
yeah.
I'll tell you this. I have 3 of my FFLs around here looking for it. I looked online. I can't find any like the Midas Plus, any of that. There's like 3 or 4 brands there or deals with that company, and I can't find them.
Well, I told you where to go for Center X, right?
I think
That
I
barrel
looked and they were out of stock. I think.
Yeah, they may be now, but they usually have it.
Yeah.
But I can't say it on here without getting in trouble. But it begins with an F, and they're a barrel company, and they keep good ammo prices. So.
Yeah, and then the
I know Pat
$7 shipping, but I mean that's just you got to add that onto the price. And
The thing for challenges is if you really get your gun already sighted in, it's like a half a box of challenge. So not terrible, but the problem is I'll sit there and go to the range and I'll shoot 10 challenges. So it's expensive.
well, if you didn't have to even pay shipping, it's still 40 cents a round for a 22 long rifle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not cheap, and then you add shipping on that brings it up to, almost double that, depending on what you're getting. But yeah, it's.
Hey, Billy, can I guess Pat's answer?
Pardon?
Can I guess Pat's answer?
Go for it.
What I miss here?
I know what Pat's ammo.
Oh, you're going to guess what Pat's going to say? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you betcha. And then
7.62 by 54R.
Yeah, in my rifle, and and I'll be a little bit specific here. It's going to be stellar below, 174 grain, boat tail, soft point matte, at about $32 a box for 20 rounds. It's gone up extremely since the Russian deal. And then, can you guess my handgun? Can you guess my handgun?
Well,
10 millimeter.
No.
Yeah.
No.
357.
Yes, exactly. 357 Magnum, and I'm dumping the most expensive plus P. I'm just running it.
If I was getting free ammo, I'd just go ahead and take all the tuna cans I could get.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go. Anyway, yeah, no, that'd be my two. That'd be my two, because I just gather up all my Mosins, and for whatever reason, man, my Mosins on that Stellar Below stuff, doesn't matter what range on that match stuff, man, it just, or my hand loads, man, it just absolutely loves it. And I can just ring steel out 500-600 yards easy with any of them, and it's great. I love it.
Well, Pat, you've been kind of AWOL for a few weeks, and Gizzard was saying that he's needing something for his Mauser, and
what caliber?
He ended up getting it, so it might be something you get to shoot at Thunder on the Prairie this year if he brings it.
Is that the 8mm Mauser by chance, or which one is it, Gary?
Sorry about that. I lost track of where my screen was so I could hit my mute button. I was answering somebody's email.
Okay.
No, it's an old 1930s era Mauser 22 long rifle bolt action that Dad sent home from Germany during World War II. It was actually a German training rifle.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
it's all in good shape except for that buttstock. And Justin Grimm helped me find one online, and I've got it, and we are good to go now.
Those
awesome.
shoot really well.
It shoots really well. Yeah.
Yes, because they're so darn heavy. I mean, they're heavy. I mean,
yeah.
Pat won't be able to sleep tonight.
No, I won't. But between the pistol that he brings and that little Mauser, oh yeah, I'm dreaming about that all night long.
I want to say real quick, Fuel and Fire Pair out there. He says, my phone's dying and my eyes are getting heavy. I'll catch you guys later. Good night, Hillbilly Nation. Glad to have you on here tonight, buddy. You and everybody else out there, but appreciate you. So Chad, Pat, you going to guess Chad's? Give a guess for his since he got the guess for yours.
Well, I'm guessing probably something along the lines of 22. If he can just start dumping around the most expensive stuff and just start going like, no. Okay.
22 is correct. But
okay.
You'll not catch me praying and spraying. I'm a shoot for accuracy type guy. So.
Yeah, but if it's free ammo and you've got all the ammo that you want, wouldn't you like to just take a 10-22 and just put it on full auto and just see what you can do?
If I was going to do that, I'd just shoot an AR. But I've never been one to just rack off rounds. I like to make every round count.
Right, but it's free. And it's all the ammo you want. That's the stupid stuff you get to do when you get all the ammo you want.
I know that free ammo. The free ammo could burn the barrel out in your gun by.
Chad's still being conservative.
God. Let loose, man. Have a little fun. Have what happened to me the other night when I got a primer stuck down in the disconnector and it went ballistic. Wasn't planning it, but it happened.
So, Chad, what are you going to take, buddy, for fun?
It's going to be 22.
22.
I might speed shoot some 22. I mean, I bought that new 10-22 Ultra like 3.5 pounds. I'm really digging that thing.
You know, and I'm not saying just burn through it. I'm just saying like one mag, just to have fun, just to see how fast you can shoot a 22, and just Dump that mag. Just
Yeah.
one. Just one. Come to the dark side, Dad.
Honestly, my favorite round of all time is 300 Blackout. So
That's a good choice.
Yeah. I do like 300 Blackout. No doubt about it. Well, for me, oh my goodness, I do love shooting like 357, through the pistol, and even the Rossi and stuff. But it's more expensive, so I shoot a lot more 38 through it. 300 Blackout, I love shooting. 10 millimeter, I love shooting, but 300 Blackout and 10 millimeter is so doggone expensive that it's just I try to like really make sure I'm only doing a video when I'm shooting those, and I got a scope on my 300 Blackout that I would like to take off and put on something else, but I don't want to spend the money to sight it back in. And so, it's like I got a really nice scope sitting on there that I don't shoot a whole lot, but but I mean, it wouldn't be that bad. I bore sight, I got a laser and all that, and so it gets it really close. Most usually 3 shots I can get it back on, but it's just those are a couple really fun guns.
Dale Pope says he's never shot a 300 Blackout. They're stupid quiet, suppressed, and they're crazy accurate, especially if you work up your own hand loads. So I had a buddy of mine went to the range with me one day. He was shooting a 22 Magnum at 100 yards. He would shoot a bullet hole, and I would plug it with the 300 Blackout.
Ain't that something? Oh man. I've never shot one, but I mean, and so I can't say that was what I would take. But man, I would really because I like 300 Blackout so well, I would like to get in. I'd like to try an 8.6 Blackout, man.
I do that, but those bullets are steep for loading yourself are crazy expensive. The ammo you buy is really off the charts. I just can't do it. But they're cool. They're really cool.
Yeah. See, Mark Thomas says he's never shot 300 Blackout either. And this is just me. I mean, I got a few, 5.56s and stuff like that. And they're fun to take and shoot. If the ammo prices were the same, I would probably only own 300 Blackouts. I mean, how about you, Chad? I mean, that they're just.
My favorite. It's my favorite centerfire cartridge.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I shoot for accuracy, so I love an AR, but as far as plugging one hole with a 223, I've never gained that accuracy. Not even with a bolt gun. I can get some little clover groups, but I've never had one hole groups. 300 Blackout, I got one that'll shoot 100 yards and it'll plug the same hole shot after shot.
Mm-hmm. And that's what aggravates me when I go to 22 long rifle and shoot these challenges. I'm like, I know I can shoot these, but I need a center fire. I need 300 Blackout or whatever. I can ace all these more than likely.
I say it all the time. If you can shoot a rimfire very well, you can shoot anything very well. It's the best training mechanism there is, 22 LR. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of truth behind that.
And the
Yep.
most frustrating.
Yeah.
It is, because so much of that ammo is out of your control.
All
Yeah.
of it is out of your control.
Yeah. There's not a damn thing you can do about it.
No. It's like, man, you're making me look like a fool on camera, you know, and I literally can hit that spot, but no, you want to shoot 6 inches, you know, to the left, you know, for some reason, you know, just that one shot, you know, and it's like, it's aggravating for me, you know, it's like, you know, I like rim, you know, center fire over rim fire as far as accuracy, by no doubt, but it is a challenge with 22 long rifle. No doubt about that.
We got to get you to stop shooting a Gila. That's a problem.
Well, if I can find anything else in this territory down here, I mean, evidently us hillbillies, we only get, you know, the opportunity to buy what nobody else wants, you know, or something. I don't know. But I literally have 3 FFLs trying to get me some. They can't get it. I've looked at several websites, and the one deal I found was a brick, and I'm not even going to mention the shipping price on it, because I could have literally went and bought another Savage for what that brick and shipping price was going to cost, you know?
Well, I tell you what, if you fly out to Chad's meet and greet, I'll give you 2 boxes of Center X and 2 boxes of Midas Plus, because you're going to spend way more than that on the airplane.
Yeah, well, I'll just start doing some workout and get my arms ready. And
Running start.
I'll fly out manually. Yeah, but
Come on out here, Billy. We'll buy a case of hard seltzers.
well, if I drink that hard seltzer and them bubbles, I might get off the ground and float there.
No, we ain't drinking them. We ain't drinking them. We'll shoot them.
You know, Chad, we should do that at that meet and greet. We all shoot hard seltzers to get the bonus points for hillbillies, because I haven't done that yet. We'll do it all at once, all together.
There you go.
On the count of 3.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'll even cash app you fellers money to buy a 12-pack to just keep somebody else from having to drink them. Yeah, that. And I'll just do a story real quick, and we're going to do the giveaway. But you know, I've had people ask me, you know, I'm going on my third year of my channel. So what's up with you and the hard seltzer? And so this is it. Okay, this is how hard seltzer came to be, you know, end up on my shooting range. So we had a family like get together, like we do a lot. I got 3 daughters, 7 grandkids, just, you know, me personally, not counting other family. Well, I think, you know, we was cooking out, you know, swimming in the pool, whatever. And so my youngest daughter stopped and she bought like a 6-pack of some wine coolers and some 12-pack of hard seltzer, you know, and it happened to be, I mean, I'm not prejudiced against these hard seltzers, but it happened to be White Claw. So, I mean, they all are pretty much the same in my book. And so as we're hanging around out there, you know, she's sipping on one. My wife actually gets one. She's sipping on it. And I'm like, I can smell the fruitiness. And I'm like, what's that? A hard seltzer, you know, or a wine cooler or something? They're like, no, it's, you know, something newer called a hard seltzer. I'm like, yeah, I can smell it. And anyway, my wife, like, she goes, here, you want to taste mine? It's black cherry. And I'm like, oh, black cherry probably tastes pretty good. And so I took a little drink of it, and I'm like,
My goodness, that is bubbly. Like, it reminded me of the Zima back in the 80s. I'm like, I don't like it. It's way too bubbly. You know, the flavor just tasted like flavored water. The flavor wasn't bad, but the bubbly was terrible.
All that
And so,
carbonation. Yeah.
mhm. And so, you know, we're going through the day, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, you know, the next day or whatever, I open up the beer fridge and here's, you know, 10 of these hard seltzers. You know, and I'm like, you guys didn't drink anymore? And my wife's like, they weren't good, you know. She goes, I couldn't even finish when I was drinking. I called my daughter. I'm like, hey, you want these hard seltzers? She's like, no, I didn't really care for them. And I'm like, okay. So they just sat in my refrigerator. And so, you know, I started YouTube. I'd already had some videos out. And I'm like, you know, I don't like these. I'm just going to, you know, take one out and shoot it. And that's how the whole hard seltzer thing started. And in my earlier videos, I literally had some people sending me 12 packs of hard seltzer. And sometimes there were only 11 packs because they're like, I've never heard of hard seltzer, so I thought I'd try it out. And you're exactly right. This needs to be shot. So here's 11 of them. You know, people are like paying shipping to send me 11 hard seltzers. And so that's kind of just how all that started. And oh my goodness. We got a super chat from Pat in the Bunker, $5. He says, still climbing? With a question mark. So anyway, we've done some basically fundraisers for some people. And so we drank some hard seltzers during those fundraisers, you know, and I mean, Gary, he was part of it. He's like, oh, they can't be that bad, you know. How'd you like them, Gary?
Oh, they was delicious. Oh man, outstanding.
I think the funniest one on that one video is Walter. He's like, these ain't that bad. And Walter's like, golly. Yeah, he's like, this is terrible. And same with Gary and a few others. But we drank them for a good cause. But I was like, we just can't do that anymore. I mean, it's going to have to really, somebody that really, really needs some help for that to ever happen again, for sure. And we got Gizzard Gary, a $2 super chat out there. He goes, I guess it's only fair. Oh my goodness. Race to the win. Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead and pull up this giveaway because we have a lot of people out there that's entered the giveaway, and I bet there's still some more out there. So we have 26 entries in the giveaway. Hashtag HBN133 to get entered, and tonight we are giving away the multi-colored knife. Let me bring myself up here real quick. Show this to everybody. So if you know about the skinny knives, it's the same design, same everything. It's got some people call this the glass breaker. Two Live Mood calls it the icebreaker. So he can break up ice for his mixed drinks. It's got a lanyard hole in it. It does have a pocket clip in it. And it is reversible. It is a flip blade. And on this one, the blade is even colored. Yeah, it is a really cool knife. So tonight's winner will win the multicolored skinny knife. So I'll give everybody just a quick second to finish getting their hashtags out there. And I know we had way more people than 26 people in here earlier. So write this down here. All righty. Well, I don't see any. Oh, we had 2 more entries. 3 more. But let's go ahead and spin this thing. We tried to do it about the bottom of this hour, and we're running just a few minutes late. So anyway, there's another entry. And Tim Mooney says, the skinny knives make me look fat. Awesome. They do fit in your pocket, nice and slim. So you reach in to grab your pocket change, your keys, your chin tobacco, or whatever. They do not get in the way. So anyway, we're up to 30 entries. So, and Guesser Gary is back up to number 1 with the crown. Oh my goodness. It's been a constant battle out there. My goodness, I like to see a good race.
What?
He said, oh, look. All righty. So would somebody like to give me a countdown, and we'll get this thing a spin?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Help me, baby Jesus. Help me, Tom Cruise. Ricky Bobby, you're not on fire.
Rimfire Range Relaxation. Congratulations. And I know he's out there because he had just made a comment. So Rimfire Range Relaxation. Email me at the banner scrolling across the bottom. It says wait, no, it don't. Sorry. I got the wrong banner up here. I apologize. Email me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com and give me the name and address that you would like get this knife sent to. I'm going to write down your name here. Hope you don't mind me abbreviating your name on here. I guess you don't, because it's just for my bookkeeping here. Are you still out there, buddy? I know you were out there just a second ago.
Yeah, I saw him there just a second after he won.
Well, yeah, he literally just commented like right before we spun. But you do have to be present to win, buddy. So say something in the side chat. Fire Range Relaxation. And okay, there we go. He is here.
Yep,
we gotta make it legit. Awesome. And he don't even have a crown. He won. All righty. Congratulations, buddy. So I have one more topic. I said the first one had part 2. I'll just put it up here, okay? Going to the range with free ammo again to impress your buddies and let them shoot what you have. So it's something that you have. What are you bringing? So basically, is this going to be something different than like you're taking for yourself to shoot. So that's kind of what I was looking for. It's like, yeah, I enjoy shooting this. You know, it'd be like, I enjoy riding a moped. But if I'm going to meet my buddies, I'm taking the Harley or the Indian, you know. And so that's kind of the purpose of this one. So does it change? And it might not. You might be taking the same thing. But, you know, you're taking it, knowing your buddies are there. They're going to shoot with you. You're going to let them shoot what you have. Is it going to change any? Chad, we're going to start back up with you starting off since we started at the bottom last time.
It's going to be the same.
Same thing, huh?
I'm a rimfire shooter through and through.
Rimfire shooter. All righty. So it's going to stay the same no matter if your buddy's there, if you're by yourself.
Right.
You're still going to ride that moped.
Right.
Awesome. I love it. And Michael Dunn, he's to add a milestone chat here. He's been a member for 18 months. He says, Hillbilly Nation rules. Well, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. So how about you, Pat? Anything change if you're going out there and letting your buddies shoot, trying to impress them? And ammo's free.
My 460 Smith & Wesson with the 8-inch barrel and the compensator, everything on it. Yeah, it's actually doesn't shoot any worse than my 357 Magnum with a hot load in it with that compensator and everything on it. It actually is not that bad. It's really not, especially with those good Hogue grips on the back of it. You can get a really good purchase on it and just get it out there and about aim it like a rifle.
Awesome.
So it's a fun gun to shoot. It really is. It's awesome.
Oh, I love that's 460 is one of my favorite pistols. And we got Hasbro out here with a 99-cent super chat, trying to make his way back up. Awesome. And Tim Lee says,
that's a sticker.
480 Ruger. So, how about you, Hasbro? Would any of that change?
Nah, probably not. I need to be more practical with what I haul stuff to the range in. I used to drive a lot of, Trans Ams, GTAs, like that. Not real practical to get to our field, so I'll take my truck.
And same firearms.
Oh, same firearms. Yeah.
All righty. And Ozzy says, "Old spinning turn number 2." And Pat in the Bunker comes down with a $5 super chat. Oh, super sticker. All righty.
When it comes to racing, I hate to lose.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I got nothing left. I've put it to the floor.
Yep, I'm done. I'm just gonna comment, and I'm done. So,
all those laps you led, you ran your tires out, man. You ain't got any rubber left on them now.
Getting bald on the outside.
That's right.
I haven't even led a lap yet.
I was talking about Hasbro.
Oh, okay.
The problem is you and I are
you lead all those laps, yeah. And you're going to pick up dirt off the track, too. Yeah.
Yep.
Pat, the problem is you and I are in the buggy and the horse's tail just went up.
Well
put, my friend. Well put. And just let everybody know, I'm just doing this out of fun tonight. I mean,
Me too.
I'm just, it's all going to a good cause.
Yeah.
And everything. And we're all having fun. We're not we're ribbing each other, obviously, but we're just having good fun.
And every penny of that is going right back into the giveaways. So that's what's awesome. Yeah, you guys are all
Every one
you're
of
having
us.
fun, and you're making somebody's day better. No doubt about it.
Every one of us go to Hillbilly's videos and type in "I want to win" for every one of them. Gotta get some money
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, exactly. I need knives. I need something to recoup.
Yeah. Now your tires getting bald on the outside, but you get to have 4 specially matched tires, and you can make the pass on turn 3 on the outside.
What? What?
What movie-
You're gonna
what
get him
movie was that from? Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Well, the problem is Gizzard tightened the lug nuts. I'm not sure I trust him.
You might want to check that wing adjustment on that car too.
Yeah. He also threw a little extra wedge in there.
You ain't got any grip on the track no more, man.
Yeah. In the long run, he bent the spoiler down for a little extra speed, but now the rear tires are burned up. He's going down. Going down.
And watch those brakes on the corners too, because they're hot, man.
Yep.
I'd hate to see one of those fronts blow.
Yep.
Well, like I said, that was one of my funniest parts. I actually love Days of Thunder, the movie. And Robert Duvall, when he told Tom Cruise, he goes, "Don't ever pass on the outside on turn 3." And so he's talking to him. He goes, "Pass on the outside turn 3." He goes, "You tell me never pass on the outside on turn 3." And he goes, "We put 4 specially matched tires on your car so it will hold. You can pass on the outside of turn 3.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember the part of that movie where they have the semi trucks racing?
Yeah.
My uncle-in-law was in one of the front trucks in that, racing that. He did that for a while, race semis of all things.
Yeah. Well,
oh wow! Yikes!
I was at Speed Week that year. I only got to go Speed Week twice in my lifetime for Daytona. And, it's really fun because you can go to Volusia County right there and watch, the dirt tracks, the asphalt, all that. And, there's 2 weeks of racing that leads up to the Daytona. Well, that year, we had no idea what was going on. But they brought that car out, and that car ran. And they said on the deal during warm-ups, we're going to we're making a movie here, and this before we get started during these warm-up laps, this car's going to run and everything. They didn't tell us the name of the movie, nothing. And they filmed that entire show off of about 5 laps during warm-ups at Daytona.
That's cool.
And they had they did all the interviews, in the, they're in the infield and all that, I guess. And, Cole Trickle, he's somebody to watch out for, I guess, they did all that, and, ran 5 laps on the warm-up laps. And that's where, they got the entire shot at Daytona on that one scene. And so, yeah, there you go. Shake and bake. But
I've told you the story about my father-in-law racing Daytona, haven't I?
yeah, you told me personally. Yeah.
Man, when you see this great big old man talking and you see the fear in his eyes, it's something else.
Oh, man. So, Gizzard, on this topic, if you're taking guns for your friends at Thunder on the Prairie and ammo's still not any question, it's all free. Would it change anything in what you're going to take?
Yeah, because I know what my friends want to shoot. So there's 1 or 2 old antique. There's an old antique pistol and an old antique rifle that both shoot 22 long rifle that I know one of my buddies just loves to shoot when I bring it there, and he'd be disappointed if I didn't bring it. So, yeah.
Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little.
And of course, bring the TX22 just for fun too. 'Cause
Oh man, those are gonna pop right up in front of your face there, Hasbro. I'm gonna turn those off. They don't show crowns on them anyhow there on the screen, so. Awesome. Good stuff. How about you, Garage Guy? Would it change anything if you was, taking something to, for your friends to shoot that you wanted them to shoot?
Yeah, it would. All my friends have shot 22 LR, and a lot of my friends hadn't shot 357 SIG before until they come around me, and they love that round. I've got the 1, 2, 3. I got 4 pistols chambered in that round, and I love them all. I can shoot very well with it. It's a very flat and fast shooting round, and if somebody hasn't shot it before, I want to show them the difference between it and 40 Smith & Wesson. I think 357 SIG just runs circles around 40 all day long. A better recoil impulse is really no muzzle flip. It's more like the push back in your hand, easier to stay on target with. Love that round.
Oh yeah. That's a great round. I don't own any 357 SIG, but one of these days I will. I have a couple of my friends that have them, and I enjoy shooting them. I really do. And yeah, I agree with you. That's a great round. Now for me, if I'm taking something for my buddies, to show off a little bit, I'm probably taking a lot of my shiny guns. I also love to shoot. But I'll probably take like the Rossi lever action, because a lot of times, believe it or not, there's a lot of people out there that just never shoot lever actions, especially if they're younger than me. And then, of course, I'm taking the Smith & Wesson long barrel pistol revolver. I don't have a 460 Smith & Wesson, or I would definitely be taking it. But one thing that I always most usually take that ends up getting shot so much, believe it or not, is the High Point carbine. Everybody's heard of the High Point carbine. There's a lot of people that's never shot one, and and they look at it, and of course mine's dressed up pretty good. It's like putting lipstick on a pig. And anyway, they're like, "Oh, that's a High Point, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you want to shoot it?" And they're like, "Yeah, I'll shoot it." And to be honest with you, that rifle hardly ever gets set back down on the table, because somebody shoots it, somebody else wants to try it. And then they're like, "Oh, honey, come here. I want you to shoot this." So they're getting their wife to try it and everything. And, it's just such a fun gun, and it just don't jam. It just don't tear up, And I mean, to be honest with you, High Point, should be sponsoring my channel, because without trying, I think I've moved quite a few High Points over the years, just because they're fun and inexpensive, and they just run. I mean, as far as the carbine does, it just, everybody wants to shoot it. Ames, she calls it the Rambo gun. It's got a forward stock handle on it, and anyway, I don't know. She always calls it the Rambo gun. All three of my daughters and Ames, with that rifle sitting there, that's the one they'll shoot every time. They'll just take turns shooting it, not really shoot much of anything else. And I'm not just saying, it's only a girl's gun. I'm talking guys too. But it's just a all around fun gun. And if I didn't take it, I feel like, friends of mine would be upset if I didn't. And Hasbro, he's got #1 crown again. He took it away from Gary. Oh my goodness. Oh man.
We've got a war going on out here.
We do.
If we only knew the rules.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't. It's like that. Spend a little money here, do some chats and everything. It's like, but how the hell does this fucking work?
Yeah. Well, actually, Gizzard, knowing Gizzard, he's probably already got a spreadsheet on the rules.
Yeah. What's the? I heard restrictor plate bouncing on the track and everything, and he's running one of Junior Johnson's needle bearing motors, and this is bullshit.
I'm dozing off. I'm gonna jump off here, buddy.
Actually, we're gonna wind this thing down, buddy. So, why don't you tell everybody what you got coming up? Because that is the next thing.
I got a bunch of videos coming up. I got some interesting videos on Springfield 2020. Got some more videos coming up on my custom rifle. Picked up a new Savage FV that I'm very happy with. Also picked up a CZ 455 and having some issues out of it. We're going to get to the bottom of that. I think it needs to be pillar blocked embedded. Somebody switched it over to a Boyd's thumb hole stock, and in my experience with Boyd stocks, you don't just bolt them up and use them. They got to have some bedding and stuff done to them. So played around with that today with some Teflon washers and stuff to space the action away from the stock and actually gain some accuracy. So I definitely know the stock needs to be bedded and pillar blocked. So that's something I've never done myself before. So we may try that. And we may even look at that new MDT field stock for it too. So not sure what direction we're going to go, but this seems to be my niche here lately. It's I've kind of stepped away from the challenge targets as much. I'm more focused on working with trebled rifles. But yeah, and Fridays always come join me on Friday. Let's talk bench rest with Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. If you missed last night's show, we had a really good show, really good topic, really good conversation. So you can go back and watch that. It's in my lives on my channel. Good information there last night. Great show.
Awesome. Yes, it was a fun show, and guys, going to check out Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies, and don't miss the Friday live show. Talking bench rest with Kentucky Rimfire, always a blast. And real quick, I want to shout Agorizer. He did a $2.23 super chat. He said, "My tires are fine." And so,
Gizzard, stop it!
These guys are going crazy out here on the side chat. Oh man, Chad, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, buddy. And anyway, you have a great evening.
Yeah, man.
Hi, Chad.
See y'all.
See ya. So, Bat in the Bunker, you got coming up. And anyway, hang on a second. We got Quality Racing, not Quantity. Not working, Gary. And then Gary did a $2 super chat. He says, "Why not?" Oh my goodness!
Buying his way into the Hall of Fame. I see how it is.
Here comes pride in the back stretch. Hard eggs getting to the inside.
Inside. Hard eggs. Yeah, I was like,
So
oh
Pat,
man. Okay. Well,
we got coming up,
I
buddy.
give. It's Gizzard and Hasbro. They can, yeah, yep.
Let's
They can
just,
they can just go. They can go. We'll see what happens.
he said
Anyway,
you couldn't race on a YouTube live, huh? These fellas are racing
No.
neck to neck.
well, but I can race the hell out of a dirt track car, but apparently I can't race on the internet. I just can't keep up.
Match tires.
Yeah. No, as far as what I've got going on, got some more videos with my boys coming up here pretty soon. I'm going to be bumping them up a little bit. The older one probably going to be what you alluded to earlier on the High Point carbine. He's been begging to shoot the 9mm carbine, so I think I'm finally gonna let him do that one, the oldest boy, on that, and I think he'll really like it. And as far as that, I've got some new shooter videos coming out. I've had a couple of new people come out that have never shot before.
All right.
And got them on video, and they absolutely loved it. One had their gun for 4 years, never shot it. And the sad thing was behind it was her husband was supposed to take her shooting, and 2 days later her husband died of a heart attack.
Ooh.
And it just sat in the gun, in their gun cabinet. And she came out here with my sister, and she got to shoot a new gun. That'll be another video and everything. So yeah, I got a lot of interesting videos coming up. So first time shooters and just different stuff to the channel. So it was a blast. It was an absolute blast to have those people come out and shoot with me and everything, and try to train them. Just try to teach the basics. So, but anyway, buddy, man, I appreciate you for having me on. It's been a hell of a race, and yeah, you can't get a word edgewise between these two right now. It's I've already fallen probably back to. I'm probably clear at the back of the draft by now. So,
Well, slow down in front of Gizzard.
okay, well, we were supposed to be team shake and bake, but he left me in the dirt, so now I'm gonna do him dirty.
Hasbro's like in the stream right now. Dang it!
Yeah, hurry up! Quit talking.
But anyway, thank you, buddy, for having me on. I appreciate it. Garage Guy, Gizzard, Hasbro, thank you guys. I've had a blast tonight. I really have. It's been like 3 weeks since I've been on a podcast, and I'm glad I was on here tonight.
Well, glad to have you, buddy. You guys go and check out Pat in the Bunker. You never know. He might be in the bunker, might be on a tractor, might be on a three-wheeler. He might be at the racetrack. You just never know. You got to go check him out to find out.
Yep, that's right.
And so, Hasbro, what do you got coming up, buddy?
Well, I got to get my yard finished, and tomorrow I hope to do a little shooting. This weekend hadn't worked out weather-wise and work-wise and family stuff. So if I do some shooting tomorrow, it's going to be some challenge targets, and your bench rest will be another one again. I gotta ace that stupid thing. I should have never shot a damaged bullet. It cost me. It's like, son of a gun. There goes another box of expensive ammo because I got to do it.
Oh, no. You were so close, dude.
Oh, just like, and that one round, it's like, man, I put that bolt closed and that stupid thing hung up and slammed it shut. And it's like, I should have put it in the woods.
Should have ejected it. And, yeah.
There you go. But thanks for having me on tonight. It's been fun. And hurry up. Gizzard's going to talk too long because I know he wants to drag this out.
Well, Ozzy Osbourne put his own crown in there a while ago. Oh man.
Oh, the fast fingers and the fastest engine is apparently right now is going.
Well, thank you so much for being on here, Hasbro. Guys, girls, go over and check out Hasbro's Hide. Always some great videos over there. And it's really cool that you get your backyard range all opened up and getting that taken care of. Nice bench you got back there, and
It's got to find a way to get to 100 yards. I can shoot it, but I'll clear a hill by about an inch. I'm thinking it's probably not good for the bullet flight. So,
well, go check out Hasbro's Hide, you guys and girls. We also got Ron 2A Matters throwing out his channel link out there too. Go check out Ron 2A Matters. Giz Gary, what do you got coming up, buddy?
Well, let's see.
He says, I like to thank my new crew.
This is Saturday. Well, we had a lot of fun with that race. Yeah, well, I didn't end up winning, so congrats to the winner for now. Until next time.
oh, I think it's delayed. So I'm serious. So finish.
Yeah, who knows? Let's throw another chat out there and say no.
Yeah, because I was in first for about 2 seconds, and then I dropped all the way back to ninth. How the hell did that happen?
So let's see. I've got, of course, Foul Territory coming on Monday night, 9:00 p.m. And we'll be back. We missed last week because of illness, but we'll be back. And then Wednesday night for my channel members, a members only chat, that is at 8:30 p.m. Both those times are Central. And I should have a review or two and hopefully get some more stuff. I'm behind on doing stuff for my music reviews channel, so I need to get geared back up for that. But not having a voice for the past week or so, it's been tough trying to do any kind of videos. So
yeah,
I sound stupid enough as is. But when I got a cold, it's like, nobody wants to hear that. So I don't know if you've mentioned or not, but there is a show later on tonight too that I might be on. So
yes, we have that commercial coming right up.
Cool. Everybody needs to watch it. But anyway, thanks for having me.
No, it'll delay.
No. Oh. The race goes for as long as it goes.
So, yes, we're going to get the Garage Guy in just a second, but we do have a commercial coming up.
I am gravely disappointed. Once again, you have made me unleash my dogs of war.
Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing?
There has been too much violence, too much pain. But I have an honorable compromise. Just come join us. Saturday nights, 11 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Sunday metric. Just join us, and there will be an end to the horror. Just join us.
They're still racing out there on the side chat. Yes, go and check out DM Foss with the Overnight Mouse Party tonight, coming up a little later after this show, 1 Central, and you heard the guy. So, Garage Guy, what you got coming up, brother?
Well, after I speak here, I'm going to go ahead and get off, I guess. Anyway, yesterday morning I uploaded a new video to my channel, Glock 28 chambered in 380, and it seems to be a decent little pistol for what it is. There's better options out there on the market, but I got its daggone dirt cheap, brand new. I couldn't pass it up. And Glock's discontinued it and a bunch of other models, so it ain't going to be around much longer. So I figured I'd go ahead and grab it, and I'm glad I did. What I got coming up, next video or two is going to be long guns. I mentioned last week a Marlin XT22 chambered in 22 Magnum. I got to finish that up. And I want to do something different. I think a few months ago in the green room, I showed y'all a box, the Daisy adult-sized BB gun.
Yeah.
And I need to get that out and start shooting with it, practicing, and participating in some of these challenges. They look like they're a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
But Mike, it was good to be here tonight. It's good to see all you guys, Pat Hasbro, Gary, everybody over there in the side chat. Y'all have a good weekend. Hope to catch you next time.
All righty. Well, good to have you here, buddy. And if y'all don't know, go over and check out Garage Guy 879. Subscribe over there also. A lot of great people here on this panel every week and also on the side chat. So check them out. And if you don't know already, we got the Hillbilly Hard Seltzer Challenge coming up. We have Bench Rest Rimfire. We got it in. Dang good. I don't think I got them all up here. This is Pistol from 7 Yards. We have BB Gun 7 Yards, and we also have, I don't have right here with me, it's over there, added a Cowboy challenge. So that's open sights at 15 yards. So shot that with the Rossi, had a lot of fun doing that. And so anyway, go check them out. If you want to target, please let me know and I'll get it sent over to you. And anyway, we want to thank each and every one of you. It's been a blast tonight. This show would be nothing without all the awesome people that join the panel, all the awesome people that is on the side chat. And I just thank you all so much. And Hasbro's like, hurry up and end this thing while I'm still number one. And so anyway, I want to shout out the VIPs and all the super chats that happened tonight because that goes towards giveaways. And so appreciate each and every one of you. And anyway, we're going to end this stream. Remember, God, family, and country. Make somebody's day better, will you? And if the good Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise. We'll be seeing y'all again. Everybody say good night.